What's up, everybody? My name is AB. Welcome back to another reaction video. Here today we got MacDonald Clown World. I didn't know if I was going to react to this today or not, but I have chosen I am going to. Even though this video isn't going to send out notifications because YouTube has limited that to 3 videos per day. Even though there's a selection where it says all, doesn't mean you're going to get all. So we are here though, regardless. MacDonald Clown World. I know I've missed his last 2 tracks because I was on a month and a half long, just being disappeared, honestly. But we are back. Today I plan on being the day where everything just kind of goes back to reactions every single day. I want to get 3 up a day. So with that being said, let's go. Even though this is number 4, you never know what this man's gonna say.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet?
Ooh. Straight out the gun. You're worried about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? I mean, if you do leave better kids for the planet, take some common sense. Then that second and morals, that second one might become before the first one. But at the same time, how about both? Yeah.
Offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. All we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all.
I have to agree with that one. We need balance. We don't need right, left, Republican, Democrat. I mean, I guess we do need political parties. I hate them though. I will never, ever consider myself a Republican or a Democrat. Never. I just won't. Or liberal, conservative for that matter. Left or right. However many different words you want to place that basically is the same thing. Might as well be at least. I will never pick a side. I'm just gonna be me, regardless. But yeah, I agree. Need common sense.
For our kids, how about leaving better kids for
our planet?
Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.
Ooh. We're all in the same boat, so why are you trying to poke holes at other people? Because if they go sinking, so are we. We all need to stay afloat. Both sides are part of the government. I mean, there's 3 branches, and there's 2 main parties. Only really 2 parties that have any major say. But we're all part of, at the day, one country. So, you get one side to sink, the other one's going down with it.
Balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.
Facts.
I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in 2 genders.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a Trump supporter, not a Biden supporter either. But he said I have to agree with. Why can't we have a wall around our country, around a border, for the same reason you want a fence around your house? Because you don't want people you don't know, that you don't trust. Not saying those people are bad people. More than likely, they're not bad people. But you don't know that. You don't know. You just don't know. And that goes for anyone. Anyone, regardless of your gender, the color of your skin. You just don't know who's a good person or not in this world. So, yeah.
That you're offended by me taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in 2 genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, I don't think this. We won't always agree. No,
I like what he says with that. We won't always agree. No, because he knows that it's probably not going to change very many people's mind. And that's fine. He's just giving out his point of view because he has the right to say what he wants to say. And I know he's also made a comment. If he feels like a song doesn't need to be made, he's not going to make it. If he feels like a song has been made better than he could do it justice, he's not going to make it. So therefore, every song that he puts out has a purpose and has a meaning to it. And that's what I like. I also like that he's going to say whatever he wants to say regardless of how you feel about it. That's the reason why I support him.
the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree.
No.
I don't hate all police.
No.
I don't think that this system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots,
Probably.
people dying, we won't stay home.
Run that back.
System hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want.
Okay. I'm going to assume that that's, well, probably all protests and stuff like that. I have zero problem with an actual protest. Zero whatsoever. That is part of your freedom of speech, and I support it. And I support the notion that Black Lives Matter. Where the message becomes twisted is when it becomes rioting and looting. Rioting, you might be able to defend on some occasions. Some police might get slightly hostile, and then that angers the rioters, the protesters, but that's on few occasions. Looting, I can't think of one single excuse of why that's even partly excusable. Breaking into some business and just stealing a small business's belongings, because they're their belongings. You haven't paid for them. You're stealing them. But the notion, Black Lives Matter, I agree with. Actual protesting is part of your First Amendment right, so I support that. What I don't support is rioting and looting, and that's my opinion. I'm sure someone will have a problem with it, though.
I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home.
Yeah.
Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a
Civil War? Yeah.
The circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
That sneaky middle finger there got me so off guard.
When I was a child, the only
No.
my feet don't fit in clown.
Why is that so funny to me?
Who knows me knows my feet don't fit in.
Okay, Tom. I like these music videos, how he's filming them all at his house, because he said he's constructed all himself right now because Noah has, like, severe asthma, I think, so they can't really, like, go out and film them. But that's not stopping them from creating some high-budget feeling music videos. Okay, you're not gonna tell me that that jacket and that kind of, like, makeup on his face there does not look like, this picture of Chris Jericho. There's got to be some influence there, because you know Tom MacDonald is a wrestling fan, used to be a wrestler. He has wrestled Kenny Omega, he said, when they were both like in indies before Kenny Omega actually had credibility to his name. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. That's kind of caught my attention. That's a screenshot. I might have to make that the thumbnail. Maybe, we'll see.
Circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their
That's creepy.
mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care.
It's crazy that we all think someone owes us something, that we need handouts, that we need to be given this, that we need accommodations for this and that. And yeah, it's crazy how this small little device is smarter than the majority of people on this planet. Just people lack common sense. If anyone would at least have that, I feel like then at least people could have conversations without the other side jumping down your throat. Because that happens for both sides, not just one. But everyone likes pointing the finger at the other. It's freaking awesome. Because you're offended by something Joe said over there. So now Joe's living rent-free in your head, when really you should just let it go and not let that, like, control your life. What some random stranger on the internet, Joe, said to you. And then Joe's just gonna laugh, thinking, really? My comment affected you that much?
Funny that we think the world owes us some. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope.
I like how he said the only time we're speaking the truth is when we're drunk.
The truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree.
Nope.
I don't hate all police.
Nope.
Your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. Nope.
Your facts are not opinions. They're not. Your opinions aren't facts, and they're not defining my reality. Exactly. Kind of goes back to the whole Joe thing I was saying. Don't get offended by what Big Joe over there said. Live your life, because at the end of the day, his opinion doesn't have to define how you live your life. Only will it happen if you let it happen.
I think picking sides
I'm not saying what you said was good, but also not saying what you said should impact your life to the point where you're up in arms offended by it.
is probably what has got us here. Unite.
What? No, let's hear that.
No, I think picking sides divides is probably what has got us here.
The exact reason why I'm not subscribing to a political party. So at the beginning of this reaction, still holds true.
No,
And I agree. That's probably gonna be my favorite line of the song.
I think picking sides divides is probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter. All lives matter.
What's all this division for? It's utter segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
Burn the circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all
Gotta say, I love the concept of this music video. The creativeness about burning the system down. He's not just doing it in the same form or fashion of like a People So Stupid or something, where it's pretty straightforward. It feels like one big analogy. Burning the system down, calling the system a circus. Because half the time they don't even know what they're doing. Or maybe they do know what they're doing, but they're not doing what they say they're doing.
burn the circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God they all would cancel him, 'cause lately being negative's the real new normal.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, 'cause common sense ain't that common.
Yeah.
This is what they wanted, this is how they planned it, this is to control everyone on the planet.
Yeah.
We put each other in
It was
caskets,
planned.
protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree, no, freedom doesn't come free, no, there was people fighting that.
We won't always agree, no, freedom doesn't come free. Yeah, there's people having to actually defend the rights that we have. Because you only have the rights as long as you can actually keep them.
Put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree.
Nope.
Freedom doesn't come free.
Nope.
There was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you can have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos, so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter.
They're creating chaos that they have something to save you from. To make themselves look like the hero. When really they're the villain.
All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is
Set up a civil war.
Burn the circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Of course the video was done by Nova Rockefeller. So good. There we have it, Tom MacDonald Clown World. Scale of 1 to 10 with the rate it. For a Tom MacDonald song, rating it for Tom MacDonald, 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. There were some things I definitely agreed with. some things in there I didn't. Majority of the stuff I agreed with, though. I like how Tom MacDonald, like I said, the reason I support his music and everything is because he's gonna say whatever he wants to say, regardless whether you like it or not. And I respect that. So yeah, I've been AMB. If you like this video, subscribe more videos just like this. And I've been AMB. Y'all be too sweet. Be the real you.